sound.
Speed.
Hey, Mark. Action.
It's a big movie.
All right, let's roll 6 cameras.
Things come out of nowhere. Things are scary. Things blow up. People die.
We got blood, we got thrills, we got scares, we got cars, we got vistas, we got love stories. Shit, what else do you want?
It's quite creepy, you know, and I am a very disturbing character.
All you have to say is 4 little words. I want to die.
This is pretty intense.
I want to die!
I don't know how many people pick up hitchhikers anymore, but the situation that we do is, I think, a very understandable situation. So it's definitely rooted in reality.
Why'd you have to offer the guy a ride?
I didn't offer him a ride. He asked for one. Right? That stupid hit clerk brought it up.
And you agreed.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what else was I supposed to do? How was I supposed to know he was a sick fuck lunatic?
You could have just listened to me.
You know, there's actually, it was strangely enough, like a love story going on with the girlfriend-boyfriend as all this terror is going on. And it's an interesting, it creates an interesting dynamic, because every time there's some scares, then it softens out and it becomes, you know, romantic, then it goes back to a scare. So I think it's actually kind of a date movie horror film.
Your chance to kill a man who's gonna kill your whiny fucking boyfriend.
No, don't you say that! Don't say that to me!
I want to die.
I was sort of delighted to be asked to play, you know, the Hitcher, the guy that sort of terrorizes this young couple.
She's a good-looking girl.
Thank you.
How long you been fucking her?
Between the 3 of us, they are really intense, emotion-filled, big scenes.
Marker. Camera set.
You want to see that?
Action. You wanted to die?
Jim,
You fucking hurt her. You're fucking dead, man.
Jim.
I want you to stop me.
It is incredibly uncomfortable having an object poking into your eyeball. It's incredibly uncomfortable to have a big, strong man, you know, have your head of hair in his hands and be yanking your scalp out.
I sometimes find that playing the bad guy or villains tend to be much more psychologically rewarding. You can really push the limits and get away with it.
Sean has been amazing. You know, the first few weeks on set, we didn't really talk a lot because I didn't want to know him. I didn't want to like him yet.
Hi. I'm John Ryder.
Grace.
Nice to meet you, Grace.
I'm a huge fan of Sean Bean's work, and I was really nervous about my first scene with Sean Bean because he's just so prepared and so intense.
You scream like a little bitch.
Why are you doing this?
You're a smart kid. You can figure it out.
He is such an expert at being that quiet, intense, scary, scary man.
As I watched and studied Sean and learned more about him, I just realized how perfect a choice he was. You know, he's a great update director. He's sort of got a similar sort of reputation. He's a great bad guy. He's a great good guy. He's a great everything in all the movies that he does.
With Dave Myers, the director, he's created a very creative environment where we can play around and experiment with the scene. And he's got a great eye and sort of a great style.
Dave Myers was the first time that we made a deal with a director before we had a script. We'd seen Dave's reel, we'd met with Dave a number of times, and Dave was a guy who struck us as someone who has the production experience to do this without any problem, and at the same time who has that yearning to tell a story. Brad and Drew met with me, and they showed me the original movie and said, "Do you want to make this movie?" I liked them, I liked Michael Bay, I felt very protected by their machine. And so I walked in the room and, true to form, said, "Hey, well, I really don't like this, this, and this that they did in the original. And, you know, I'd like to adjust this, this, and that." And they're like, "Okay, let's do it." Sorry, y'all, I gotta go be a director and fly. You can't come, you gotta watch the movie.
Working with Dave Myers has been awesome. He has so much faith in us as actors, and you know, I was nervous because I knew he'd never done a film before, and he's done a lot of, I mean, he's shot a million videos, obviously, but he is a pro, and he knows exactly what he wants. and he trusts us, which is so key. You know, give your actors confidence, and it's been incredible working with him.
You want to go for a ride, huh?
I'm a total old car buff, so to be working in the cars so much is really fun, and to be doing all of that stunt work and all of the driving and everything is just a different side. It's something you don't normally get to do much of.
442, 4-barrel carburetor, 4-speed dual exhaust.
We did a big stunt last week with 400 feet of rain towers out on a highway, and they've mounted the camera on the front of the car, and I'm in the passenger seat, and the stunt driver's driving. And, you know, there's this huge spin out that happens in the movie.
Let's shoot. Here we go. Ready?
And they call action, and we just go spinning down the highway. You know, we cut, and it's a blast, and I'm so excited, and I'm having to remind myself while it's going on that I'm supposed to be terrified. Oh my God. We stop, and our head stunt coordinator runs over, and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Can we do it again?"
Okay, guys. We're good. We got that.
It was amazing.
Time to do some killing.
You don't want to see this.
Why?
Just stay there, please.
This is a dream role for me. I've never had an opportunity to do something like this ever. Most of my background is in comedy.
Sir, you've got to unlock the door. Sir.
There's one for the EPK. Got it.
This is just the kind of thing that, as an actor, when you're trying to make it, you just never think you're going to get a role like this.
I want
One,
to
two.
die.
I don't want to die!
I've always been a huge fan of horror films, and I've always wanted to be in two movies, a horror film and a car movie.
Let's build up the pressure and go hot. 3, 2, 1, action!
I mean, The Hitcher has always been one of my favorite movies. It was like one of those movies that just stayed with me as a kid.
When I first read the script, it's a real page-turner. And, you know, it really comes off the page well, you know, dramatically.
When we were developing the material, we were trying to pick a journey for our two leads. So we got our map out, and we said, all right, where are they going? They're going to California, they're going to Las Vegas. Just decided they were going on spring break. And we were going to drive them right through Texas, and then right through New Mexico, and head them up to Arizona or somewhere, Las Vegas or California. It's one of those times where you look at the map and you say, okay, New Mexico's amazing, and you start scouting here and you realize there could not have been a better place to shoot this movie.
Action!
I think it adds so much to the movie. You shoot the wide vista shots here, and you cannot believe what your eyes are seeing.
A film like this is really made, you know, stronger, you know, based on shots and the lighting and the compositions. What you have to do is subconsciously heighten the suspense with lighting.
What appealed to me when I read this script was a strong female lead, a heroine in a film, because women are usually the sidekick, and Grace is not a sidekick in any way.
Grace, I want you to run up over that hill and wait there for help.
I'm done running.
Grace! Grace! That's not the answer.
She's not here to serve as, you know, the chick in a skirt. She has a real purpose and really becomes the strength of this film. I was so shocked, you know, reading it. I remember sitting there just going, yeah, you know, finally.
Ready, and action!
That was something that excited me on top of the script and the storyline and the excitement of making a thriller, horror, action movie.
big finale. I've been waiting all day for this one.
I'm just really looking forward to seeing it. I'm looking forward to the suspense and the scares. You know, I'm one of those people, even when I know it's coming, I'm gonna jump when it happens.
There's some days I don't come in because I don't want to see it. I want to wait till the movie. I want to see what it's like when they cut it together, when they polish it, when they add music, when they put the filters and the coloring and saturation and all that stuff. I just want to see how it comes out.
Hitcher 2007.
I like to be scared.
Got it there.